What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Peter Parkour of the Distorted Theorists. I'm here at the Hotel Sheraton, Newfoundland for Sci-Fi on the Rock 2023, and I'm here doing more of our cosplayer interviews, and I'm joined by... Who are you?
I'm Haley Haskell.
And who are you cosplaying as?
I am Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village, or Resident Evil 8, whichever one you want to call it.
Fair enough. And now, that is one of the Resident Evils that I have not touched on. I played the majority of them. I finished none of them. Resident Evil Village was definitely one of the ones that kind of came out of nowhere. I remember playing the demo, I can't remember what that was called, when you're in the catacombs of the prison, and that scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah, because it's at the end that she like picks you up and
grabs
and
she just kind of whoop,
and then she brings the claws out and stabs you.
I wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh, she's just a giant whatever she is. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but I wasn't expecting the thingies.
Yeah, the claws.
Yeah. Anyways,
it's weird that they're only on one hand too. I'm like, why not on both?
It's only on one hand?
I think it's only on one. Like, she only uses one. I'm like, that's weird.
Chump. 50% off. I don't think so. All right, so you got your cosplay here, which looks quite authentic. It looks like there's went some time and effort of just a touch went into it. So if you could tell me exactly what went into making this.
What went into it was going on Amazon and looking up Lady Dimitrescu and finding one that had the best reviews, and then waited almost a month for it because it came from China.
Collect, buy, done.
I mean, the effort that went into it was finding a bargain.
Oh, and there you go. See, that's half the battle sometimes, because I mean, there's been times I've looked for stuff. My dream cosplay has always been I want to be the Mandalorian, and I've looked at stuff. I know that I'm going to make one, but like maybe I could whip one up with all these separate parts. Surprisingly enough, it's not the helmet or the chest plate. It's just the flight suit. Flight suit is like $240. I was like,
yeah.
It's underneath everything. It doesn't have anything else going on.
Yeah, the helmet's probably the main.
Right.
The main iconic piece.
And I have a guy who can help me with that. So that's the thing. Like, that's easy enough. But, yeah, the flight suit. Anyways, that's enough talking about my stuff. So, yeah, what drew you to Lady Dimitrescu?
Well, I think the main thing was the big internet reaction to her. Everyone was like, it was more so like thirsting after her. They're like, oh my god, big. But, you know, this defense of, it's about power. It's not a sexual thing. It's about power. And I kind of wanted to take the opportunity to be tall, because myself, I'm only 5'5", and she is like 9 feet tall. I'm not 9 feet tall, but it gives me the opportunity to actually feel like I'm tall.
Well, there you go. And it's getting into the character, because you're right, she is very powerful. She's got that kind of like, she talks and you're like, okay, she's going to rip me in half, but I want to listen to you read the phone book kind of a deal.
Like I'd listen to her read the dictionary type thing.
There we go. Started A. Aronson. Like in terms of, is this your first cosplay?
No. My first ever cosplay was Marshall Lee from Adventure Time.
Okay. I'm familiar with the show, but I don't know who
that was it's like the male version of Marceline.
Oh.
But that was like the first one I ever did it. One of my first Sci-Fi on the Rocks when I was 12 years old. Mm-hmm. And that was back when it was at the Holiday Inn.
Oh yeah.
At the very tiny Holiday Inn.
Back in the long ago. Yes.
Yeah, and I've been trying to step up my cosplay game after that, like trying to find new characters that interest me, and you know, this is the first time I think I'm doing a full 3-day different character.
Oh, cool.
Yesterday I was Junko Enoshima from Danganronpa.
Okay.
And that one was probably one of my favorites, and tomorrow I will be a female version of Homelander from The Boys.
Oh.
So that one's going to be very exciting, because
I'm very excited about that.
Like Lady Dimitrescu, it's all about power and getting into the character, and with him it's like getting into the character of being unhinged.
Oh well, yeah, because he's a psycho.
Yeah, it's like, imagine if Superman was a psychopathic asshole and kind of racist.
Oh, kinda?
Not kinda, but very racist.
For anyone who's watched the show, yeah, Homelander's a monster, but I love it. So what, like, in terms of this, like, what is the thing that keeps you coming back?
Well, it's more so like the idea of cosplay is a form of escapism. Mm-hmm. Like, you're kind of getting into a different person, and it also opens you to meet other people.
Yes.
Some people will compliment you, and then you kind of form friendships through that, and they'll take pictures with you, but not without consent. That is the rule.
I got the waivers right there.
Cosplay is not consent. Don't take pictures without asking someone.
This is true.
It's creepy.
It's got to be. I asked someone with their Jinx costume last year if I could take a picture of them, and I think they were actually thrown off. Like, you want to take a picture? I was like, Well, yeah, I gotta ask. I'm not just gotta ask. That's the like the golden rule. So like no holds barred. Money is not an object. What is the ultimate cosplay that you would want to work towards?
Oh, the
Meh.
ultimate one to work towards, probably like a full-on like Moon Knight type thing, like a female Moon Knight, like with the show version with
Yeah.
the wraps and all that. And if I could do like the drag queen thing where they can like transform and like you like put your like Moon Knight in one and then you like pull something down and it's Mr. Knight, that would be like that's like
cool.
the dream.
Oh, Moon Knight takes me back to that show. Such a good show.
Yeah, and there was a Mr. Knight here yesterday, and he was very, very sweet.
It was he had the light up.
Yeah, he had the glowing eyes.
See, it's the little things that are always so huge for that stuff.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the one that they have at the Avengers campus in Disney, because the one at the Avengers campus has the glowing eyes.
Oh, sick. See, I was going to build one for this year, and it really didn't end up going my way. So next year. All right. So in the world of geek, what is mostly coming our way that is most getting you excited? Video games, movies, music, books.
Well, we have the amazing Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse coming out in a few months. And
with our boy Moon Knight playing as Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, we've got the wonderful Oscar Isaac as Miguel O'Hara. And we also have more amazing Marvel stuff. We've got, we've just had Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium.
We've got the Marvels.
We've got
Guardians.
We've got Guardians Volume 3. We've got Captain America: New World Order.
Secret Invasion.
And we've got second season of Loki coming up soon.
We're eating good. Marvel fans are eating good.
Oh yes, very, very well. And in terms of video games, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom is coming out in just a month. And then
the other theorist, he's the big Zelda. I love Zelda, but he's the Zelda guy.
And then right after that, we have Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 coming out in, I believe, in July.
Okay.
And so that one's very, very big. There's a new Moon Knight comic. I remember seeing it on the Instagram. They announced a new comic type thing. Kind of wish it was for season 2.
Yeah.
But, we can just keep hoping for season 2.
I think there is a season 2 coming because there's just all these little tidbits of information. They're like, it could happen, but well, if it did, if it didn't, there's to say.
And we just had the Mario movie come out,
right?
Which was that's phenomenal.
That's going to be a whole universe now. We're going to get like a Donkey Kong movie.
Yes, 100%. Like we're definitely gonna have to get a Luigi's Mansion movie.
Yes, a Zelda movie.
And a Zelda movie. I would also love a Kirby movie. We just had a bunch of Kirby's been having a fantastic couple of years with the. We've had Kirby in the Forgotten Land, and we've had Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
Oh yes, that's true. Yeah.
Kirby, and also Kirby's Dream Buffet, the small little release in between those two.
A little Marshmallow, he gets around.
Yeah, Nintendo's been having a fantastic year lately, and so I think that they're just going to keep going. I'm just waiting for the next Nintendo Direct to announce more things.
They just had an indie one, but I think they're going to do one for what was going to be E3.
Yeah, and I'm always desperately hoping for Tamagotchi Life to be released on the Switch.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Every time everyone's disappointed, and I'm like, when are they going to give us Tamagotchi Life? They know we want it. There's petitions out there for Tamagotchi Life, so Nintendo, this is a call out for Tamagotchi Life.
This is it.
Whatever you want. We'll do a ransom or something.
There's a blank check we can figure out. All right, so what I want you to do now is, we've been talking about our stuff and your cosplays, but now I want you to plug you completely. Talk about your socials. Tell everyone what you got going on.
Well, I do have I do stand-up comedy around St. John's. My comedy Instagram is Haley_Haskell_comedy. So that's HALEY_HASKELL_comedy. Lots of fun comedy events coming up. I'm going to be a part of Last Comic Standing next week on the 26th, which is probably the biggest comedy competition that happens in St. John's. The winner of the entire thing gets $3,000.
Oh, wow.
And it is at Boca's Tapas Bar. First time doing Last Comic Standing, and we have Fogged Up Comedy every week on Thursday downtown at Aaron's Pub. We've also got the Last Minute Comedy Show every Wednesday at Peter Easton.
Perfect.
So come on down I'm usually at Fogged Up. Amazing host of that, Stephen Vanier. We've got amazing people every single time. So Fogged Up Comedy is definitely, if you want to meet like amazing comedians, it's definitely the best place to go. So
Awesome.
every Thursday at Aaron's Pub.
Perfect. Well, I want to thank you for stopping by
Yeah,
and
thank you very much.
showing off all of the talent that went into clicking on the Amazon button. But beyond that, obviously, it was great to hear about what makes cosplay special to you. And hopefully, we're going to see a lot more cosplay because you got to stop by tomorrow and show off your stuff too. And we'll do a little blurb for that one too.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna show up for Homelander.
Yes, I got to see the Homelander for sure. All right, that's going to wrap it up here. I want to thank Haley for stopping by and talking about herself, so I don't talk about myself because I need someone else to do that for me. Thanks, Justin. But from all of us here at Sci-Fi on the Rock 2023, again, a huge thank you. I'm just running out of things to say right now. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment, and share, and do all the fun stuff down below. And as always, like we say around here, keep it real.